Welcome back, everyone, to the Mage Rage for November 2019, where we have managed to find enough leather for the helmets that we need. So that's the first. Actually, was that really a helmet? Oh, there's that. I think I need to go out. That's the reason why I wanted to go outside, is so I could get some nice room in which to have a look at everything. I need this, and I am going to be needing a pickaxe. Now I'll stay with the stone axe. Actually, I can't wear the leather cap, but let's see. I can do this, don the shield, and see what I can do here. Hello? Yeah? Alright, so I've gotten rid of you. Good. Now, this was... Okay, it is a leather helmet because it says I've got one now. Alright, good. And that is gray. Alright, so that's gray glass. I just want to check these colors again to make sure I remember them right. Dropper, regular piston, redstone torch, good. Everything is what I was expecting it to be, which is all to the good. Now, that means I can... Ooh! 2 bones! Oh! Yes! 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 Good. And I can easily get gray dye now. Ha! Because that could give me 3 bone meal, and I think 3 bone meal should be able to give me white dye. So I don't need the Lily of the Valley anymore. Good. That's one less thing to worry about. Oh, I don't need these stupid seeds. Now I can head down. Level 32 is where you can start to see redstone. Lapis, from what I hear, has a liking for about level 20, I think, or somewhere around there. In other words, it seems to be more level dependent than most items. At least that's at least the rumor. Whether that's true or not, of course, is a completely different matter. Good. Let's go down there. Let's see, how are we doing in... We haven't seen any coal yet. I would like to see some coal because I am rather... So I'm getting down to 32, so that's gold. That's right, because I do need gold also for the golden boots. Good. And down first. So I need redstone. I think let's see, what, 3 redstone, I think? I think 3 redstone. Golden boots will probably need 4 gold. And for the... Well, lapis, I only need 1 piece of lapis because that's all I need is the lapis itself. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Well, at least here is gold, actually. All right, good. So we've got gold. It looks like I've got plenty of gold for that. Yes. Skeleton. Well, no, I'm not going to worry too much about that skeleton, especially since I don't need the... And I had completely forgotten about winning bones when I went after and killed that skeleton. It was just pretty much luck that well, luck or whatever it was. It was just saying, well, I need to kill this thing and to keep it from bugging me, and so I could go outside and all this. Hey, look, he dropped right one. Usually, when I want something to drop, care about having something dropped. Does it drop? No. And oh yeah, I could still use some coal. Oh, I missed. But it looks like it is time for me to just dig away and hope that I eventually find something that will work for this. Actually, since I've got revealing around right now, I don't see anything around, so most likely there aren't any caves about. I suppose if I find some redstone, I could at least make a clock. Not that I'm likely to be able to have one long enough in order to be of use, because I suspect that by the time I'm ready to make a clock, I would have had everything. Oh, I still have to go and search for a jungle. That sounds familiar because last week I needed jungle for the jungle wood. And this week I'm going to need a jungle for cocoa, unless I find some other source of cocoa. Because occasionally I think you can find it. I think you could occasionally find it in chests or something like that. As far as I know, by far the easiest way normally is to get it through cocoa. Now, let's see. This is going to be a great deal of digging. Ah, I was digging some iron and look what I found below it. Yeah? Lapis. Well, actually, that's all the lapis I need, right? Yeah, and I don't need the azure bluet. All right, so I got that. I still need redstone. And what else? I think just redstone? Well, where am I going to find that at? Well, I still need coal because that's been dangerously missing, but at least I don't have to need anything that's way down here, though redstone can be found down here. But I need to unload some of my items, then resume my digging. I wasn't planning on making any more charcoal, but it looks like fate has dictated something different on that score because we like to make some progress on stuff. Let's see, I want the lapis here. I want the leather cap. All right. See if I can remember. Okay, gold boots is the first item in there. So the first thing I want to do as soon as that thing's finished is start on the gold boots. And that's good to know. Might as well bring my health back up. We don't need the diorite. We don't need all this extra cobble. I do need the white dye. Don't need the gravel or the granite. I will keep the iron. And of course, I need the ink sac. Oh yeah, turn the ink sac into black dye. Black plus white gives us gray. All right, good. It gives me one of the dyes I need. Good. Let's see. How about... Let's start with... how much... Well, I need at least 4 gold. What if I cook 4 gold? What else do I need to cook for? Well, I do have some iron here, and what else needs cooking? Let's see. Well, I will need to eventually cook some cactus if I find stuff with cactus. Oh, of course, I am going to need to cook glass, of course, but that's going to take whole numbers of charcoal on there. What I'll do is I'll just take this exact. I'm gonna try to spin this down to as exactly as I can because yeah, that's I think I'm gonna be one short of what I need for. Alright there. So let's see a couple of sticks and I think I'll be set. I'll just throw some sticks in there and that should take care of everything. Well, obviously I can't do that until I finish getting to the charcoal there. Yeah. Well, that'll just take a couple of moments there. Let's see, what else can I throw in here in the meantime? I am going to keep the gold ore just in case I decide that I do need a clock. Probably not going to happen at any point soon. Andesite I don't need. Alright, there you go. Just finish that in and we can... I don't need the corn flour. Goodies, I don't need anything that's blue, and even if I did, I've got lapis on me. How am I doing on the time of day? It looks like it's probably still night out there. I guess I'm just going to have to head back downstairs. See if I can find some redstone. I haven't found any redstone, but I did at least find some coal, which is something that I could use quite a bit of because I've been terribly lacking in that stuff. Yeah, good. And oh well, have to. Let's just finish this up this way. It looks like I'm going to wear out this pick at some point. Like very, very soon, most likely. Now resume our regular search for redstone. I hear some water. No idea where it's at, and I don't hear the telltale sounds of mobs all over the place. So I guess I'll just have to forget about that and resume my search. Still no redstone. Well, let's see. At least we have a decent amount of iron now. We don't need any more of that. We have only one more iron left. Alright, and lapis and that. Might as well start cooking the sand now that I've got some coal to cook with, and I suspect I'm going to be here for the night. I don't know whether it's night right now or if it's just... Actually, it's broad daylight. I'm looking east, though. So it's pretty late in the day, probably. Let's see. So it could use some gold. Oh, yeah, gold. Because I've got those 4 pieces of gold. Why not make the boots? All right, that's our third item. Good. Stick the sand into there since I don't need that anymore. Good, I got 3 items. Gray glass is the next one. And I've got the gray dye, and I've got almost have enough glass there. See, I don't need the spruce for that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I'm already at an overabundance of that. I'm going to keep that just in case. I don't need flint for anything unless I find a lot of chickens and decide to start making arrows. But I don't have a bow, so that's going to make the whole thing moot. Good, I've got glass. 4 gray glass, then that should make it number 4. Good. Lime, I'll just have to find the right thing for that. Brown, I have to find the right location for that, and I need redstone for the last 3. Yeah, I had a feeling it was getting pretty late, so I have a feeling I'm going to find this redstone right at dusk, which is going to be really inconvenient, but I don't feel like digging down again. I'll just let that dig down while I go back down and dig more for redstone. Lost another night, and I still have not found any form of lapis. And I'm not going to be spending another full day in here wasting all this daylight. So I'm just going to go right here, place a torch right here, take the coordinates just in case I ever have a chance to get back, because it is, see, I already lost half the day for this. And I'm just going to head on my way in hopes that I can find something that's either jungle-like or desert-like. And if I find see, there's a desert right there. Good. And no, that's not jungle. That looks like acacia there. But this at least looks like it's a desert. Maybe I'll be lucky and find a temple there, so I could get my redstone that way, since I don't seem to have any luck finding redstone the conventional way. There you go. Ouch! All right. Yeah. So that takes care of the... Oops. See if I can find a temple, because a temple will be a nice find. Ugh. Since that will allow me to get redstone that way. What is that structure over there? Not sure. Just in case, so I think that's just a random structure on the borderline. Yeah. Nothing much to see over there. But if I can find a temple, it would be really nice. And of course, finding a jungle would be equally nice. Either one will do. See, that is cold water, so obviously I'm not going to find what well, I don't need sea pickles anymore anyway, because I now have cactus. Good, so at least have my second color of the glass. And now the redstone I'm going to be lacking because I do not see any sign of a temple anywhere around here. Oh, there's the jungle. Alright, good. Alright. That means I should be able to quickly get back to my underground lair then, if this is a jungle. And that will mean that I'll be able to at least have my... Oh, cocoa, because I was getting ready to collect wood as I did last month, and that's not going to do me any good because I need cocoa. Cocoa beans. Let's see, cocoa beans, I'll find them right here, it looks like. Alright, good, so that gives me my brown glass. And I could get my green glass. That means I have everything I need for everything except for the redstone stuff. I know I'm very bad at finding jungle temples. I've only ever found one, and that was actually during a Mage Rage. So I know such things exist, but it's a lot easier to find a desert temple than it is to find a jungle temple. And since I really don't need to be above ground anymore, though, I might just go back and to the coordinates that I took earlier, which I wrote down. So if it gets too late, I should head back there. Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like it's likely to be going to get me any redstone of any sort. Any obvious things that look like that could be a shipwreck or anything like that? Because a close shipwreck might be able to do something for me. No, I'm not going to go randomly looking for shipwrecks. Yes. There you go. Let's go and redstone. Ah, there's my torch, which means that my redstone cutting place is here. I actually found it again. What a surprise! How about if I make those last couple items that I need that are above ground, which means a little bit of... Where's my coal? There's my coal. All right, good. A little bit of that. Actually, I only needed one. What else could I start cooking? Might as well just start cooking that. Throw a little bit more of that, and then I have a good amount of iron to be made. Not that I'm going to need it, because if I'm lucky, everything will be finished by the time that all gets done. Let's see, lime dye. There you go. And cocoa bean. I do have a cocoa bean here somewhere. Yeah, okay, a cocoa bean. Brown dye. There you go. I should have everything done that doesn't require redstone. And that is the case. Bravo! So now, my guess is that it's dusk right now. All right. Time to lock myself inside and start digging. Well, that's interesting. A mine shaft. I really wasn't looking for a mine shaft today. But maybe there can be some redstone here. At least there'll be some wood that I could harvest. There's some rather nasty stuff going on in here, it sounds like. Yikes. Where did... Sitting on top of the fence. Really didn't want that fence, but... Alright, just want to make sure I don't get rid of all of my sticks, because I'll need that for the redstone torch. That sounds really nasty up there. Strange mine shaft. Redstone! Well, there's some lapis. Well, nice if I found this place earlier. Could have taken care of all that quickly. But apparently not. Redstone's what I really want today. Perhaps I could, I'd also, but I don't want to find a fleet of creepers down here. Because you know that they're going to try to give me a bad day. Because that's what creepers do. Will I find anything down here or will I get blown up? I have to find that out in the next episode of the Mage Rage for November 2019.